There's a place in my heart, a spirit ne'er be told, a little town on the Brazos, a little ring made of gold. I carry it with me wherever I go, just to remember the times.
So Maury, what have you learned from the PATHS program that you feel has helped you the most?
I think what I've learned that has really been beneficial has been to make sure that I manage my time wisely and make sure that I schedule enough time to be able to do everything that I want to do, and no matter how difficult something seems to get, to make sure to pursue it all the way to the end, because it's always going to feel the benefit of pursuing that. The accomplishment is always going to feel like a lot better instead of just being like, oh, like I quit.
How has your site prepared you to be a paraprofessional?
It's given me the work experience that I've needed, and it's really helped me see like what I'm good at, what my strengths are as a para, and where I need to work. And it's helped me fine-tune those areas in which I was a little bit, in need of some work. So that was really beneficial.
What advice do you have for future PATHS students?
Okay, so you're going to be doing a lot. There's going to be a lot you'll be doing, from social things to your practicum to academics, but make sure that you really, really stay on top of your schoolwork, because a lot of what you do with schoolwork may not seem like it always, but it definitely helps. It helps you understand the competencies. It helps you understand and reflect on what could happen at your practicum or what will happen. So make sure that you really pay attention to that and stay on top of that, because that's going to really help.
We learned some from books and a whole lot.
What have you learned from the PATHS program that you feel has helped you the most?
To be more independent and to take care of myself.
What is your favorite memory you have working at your practicum site?
When a child was upset that I was leaving and they asked him why, and he said because he loves me.
How has your practicum site prepared you to be a child care professional?
They really taught me a lot. Every time I have a question, they're willing to answer it for me and even explain what they're doing step by step.
What advice do you have for future PATHS students?
This program is not easy. It is very difficult. I liked that. So I say to you, don't give up, keep going, and it's worth it.
From living, and we etched their names in the...
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
One of the skills that I have learned is communication. And communication is a great skill. Like in the PATHS program, I have learned like how to teach clients, how to teach them, how to discipline them and teach them social skills. I'm in Partner High School. One of my favorite memories is like teaching them how to show them the task in the small board, and to show them the strategies and techniques that they need to do. But I also want to thank people from Partner High School. I want to thank them that I love how to volunteer with them for me to develop the skills for me to get a job in my hometown.
What advice do you have for future PATHS students?
Never try to give up. Just keep what you do. Like keep getting good grades, finishing homework done, but also try to help your clients when you are volunteer site. Just help them and assist them, but never give up. Are you ready to get into the PATHS?
I still hear the sound.
I have learned so many things at the PASS program, like working in groups and helping students, just being a great Aggie. The favorite memory I have is working with the students and helping the teachers with the students.
How has your practicum site prepared you to be a paraprofessional?
It prepared me, it showed me how to become a teacher's aide and the experience of it on what to do and what they do or what they can't do, and also help the students to lead a successful life. The advice I have for the students in the future who will join the PASS program is to work hard and be successful and never give up on your dream. You always pick yourself back up, reach that dream, reach that goal, and never give up. That's the Aggie way. Are you ready to get on to PASS?
Spurs on the concrete, and that old.
So what have you learned from the PAS program that you feel has helped you the most?
How to be more independent. The PASS program has helped me be a more positive direct support professional, and has showed me how to be there for the students, whether it's one-on-one or if it's in a group of students. It has taught me to make sure that to be there for their every need, so they know that they have somebody to lean on. My favorite memory working at my practicum site would be shadowing not only my teacher, but shadowing the direct support professionals and shadowing the other teachers when they're working with the students that I'm working with.
How has your practicum site prepared you to be a paraprofessional?
The way that it has helped me is to not only follow the 15 competencies, but to learn how to be the right direct support professional, to make sure that you're there for the students, even if they feel like giving up or they go to the bottom. Just know, let them know that you're there for them, and tell them that it's okay. Everybody messes up, so that you can help them get back up, even if they're reach the bottom of their path. My advice for the future PATH students would be, when you feel like giving up, don't give up, because at the end of this, it's going to be all worth it. My advice to you is keep going, and even when times get emotional, just know that you have all the support and guidance coming your way, and this is going to be an amazing experience for everybody that gets accepted.
Train whistle blowing through the trees.
What I've learned from the PASS program is that I've learned being an independent individual, being able to take care of yourself independently, being able to be organized with your homework, being able to get to class on time, being able to really deal with time management as a part of all of it. My advice for future PASS students is that always focus on the positive and look forward to the future and never look back. I've been doing my practicum at Hudson Creek.
So put a penny on.
What have you learned from the PATS program that you feel has helped you the most?
One thing I learned is that each student works differently, and what I would say was just know who you're working with so you can work with that student a little better.
What advice do you have for future PATS students?
Enjoy it while you can. It's gonna go by really, really fast.
Do you have plans for after graduation?
I am gonna be working in Bryan.
And wish me some luck. And yell.
What have you learned from the PATS program that you feel has helped you the most?
Better time management skills. At first in the program I thought that time management would just be just getting around on a bus. I thought that was the purpose of time management. But I learned that time management is with not just getting on a bus and going places, it's homework too, and eating lunch or going to bed and stuff. So time management is probably one of the biggest skills I learned throughout this program.
What advice do you have for future PATH students?
Just know that this program is a very fun program, but also remember that you'll be on the ball 24/7, and it is okay if you fall off the ball. Just know that get back up and keep working the hardest you can.
What is your favorite memory you have working at your site?
So one of my favorite memories is the very first day I went to my site, and I walked into this teacher's room and I said, "Oh, you're not my teacher." And she says to me, "Oh no, he's 2 rooms down, but we share this little hallway." And I was like, "Oh, how funny!" And so that was one of my favorite memories of meeting the co-teacher of the teacher I worked for. My site has prepared me because my last volunteer site before this one, I had 7 students, and now I work with 23 students. And so just knowing that it's not going to be a normal day and just be prepared for anything was one of the really amazing things that helped me be prepared to become a paraprofessional. Because in the paraprofessional field, anything can happen. This is actually from one of my old teachers that passed away of ALS, and so this is one of her sayings. She told me that I am on the path that no one else dares to travel to help those that need it and to be the light for the people that are in the darkness. Are you ready to get on the path?
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
I think the most important skill I've learned is to help people and just understand them.
What advice do you have for future PATHS students?
Advice that I would have would be to just try to do your best throughout the entire program, and even if it gets hard, don't give up. I am a paraprofessional. I'm either going to go to Montgomery High School or I want to work at Rudder High School.
So what is your favorite memory while working at Rudder?
I think getting to know the students and kind of bonding with them. I'm on a path to make a difference in other people's lives. Are you ready to get on the path?
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
What I have learned is time management, having to get to one place to another on time. I work at Bryan Collegiate High School in the 18 and plus program.
What advice do you have for future PATHS students?
Don't think it's going to be a normal day.
What is your favorite memory you have working at your site?
Us going to the park.
How has your site prepared you to be a paraprofessional?
It has prepared me to be a paraprofessional because I have got the experience on how to help the students when they're upset or when they really need extra help. I'm on the path to independence. Are you ready to get on the path?
'Cause that's what we do.
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
The most important skill I learned was time management. I worked at a place called Lampstand Health and Rehab off of 29th Street in Bryan. And I worked with a young woman who had brain surgery. I got offered the opportunity to work with her. I think my favorite memory of working there was like having a lot of laughs, like laughing a lot, laughing. It was really fun to work with.
What advice do you have for future PATHS students?
Advice I have for future PATHS students is keep on your homework, get to your classes on time, work hard at your work sites, and don't get into any trouble with the director. I am on the path to independence. Are you ready to get on the path?
When we bleed maroon.
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
The most skills that I've learned is really budgeting, learning my surroundings, and just getting to know around everywhere.
What advice do you have for future PATH students?
The advice I would give is to just get on it, do what you need to do, and graduate. I am a DSPG. I basically take care of the elderly and get them to do activities and know their needs and wants. And
What is your favorite memory working at Broadmoor Place?
my favorite memory would be really sitting down playing Monopoly.
How has your site prepared you to be a direct support professional?
Well, I had a very great instructor, supervisor at Broadmoor Place. She really had me do hands-on things, let me do everything on my own. She showed me how to do it, and I learned how to do it, and she was just awesome. My plans after graduation is to go to Blend and get my be there for 2 years and get my associate's degree in biology, and then go to A&M to be a radiologist. I'm on a path to make a better life for me and my son and my family. Are you ready to get on the path?
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
The most important skill that I learned is pretty much learning how to be independent. Because, even though I'm at that age, when I graduate from the program, I already know what to do, and I won't have any trouble with it.
What advice do you have for future PATHS students?
I will say you will love this program and you will learn a lot. I'm on direct support professional.
Where is your practicum?
It's at a nursing home, a senior living home. It's called Broadmoor Place.
You're working at Broadmoor Place. What is your
Yes, ma'am.
favorite memory you have working there?
Ooh, communicating with the residents. I enjoy working with them. I love it.
What are you going to do after graduation?
Well, after graduation, I will find a job that's like that. That's like Broadmoor Place, because I really enjoyed it. And I was like, you know what? When I go back to Houston, I want to work at a place like this, because I enjoy working with the residents and I have a good time doing it. I'm on the path to support people with disabilities. Are you ready to get on the path?
Night at Duncan, they still light the torches.
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
The most important skill would have to be advocacy. Like, what is it? There's a teacher that just helped me through it, I guess. And so, yeah.
What advice do you have for future PATHS students?
I would have to say work hard and study a lot. Because you're going to, if you're taking a test, you got to study. I work at Navarro Elementary School, and it's a great school.
What is your favorite memory working at Navarro Elementary?
My favorite memory is seeing all the students and they're all saying Miss Riley, and they're just all happy and joyful with me coming in the door, and just they get all excited.
How has your site prepared you to be a direct support paraprofessional?
A lot of the paras told me that, are you sure you want to work with kids? And I said yes, because I know I could do this job right, and I know I can help the students achieve their goals. I'm on the path of making a difference to the children. Are you ready to get onto the path?
And reveille still barks at.
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
I would say the most important skill I've learned was independence while I was here. I'm in the DSPG track. I have been working this semester at Lampstand.
What is your favorite memory while working at Lampstand?
Basically all the times that she's made us laugh while we were there.
And has your site prepared you to be a direct support professional?
Yes.
What advice do you have for future PATH students?
Do your best and try to keep your grades up. I am on the path to support people with disabilities. Are you ready to get on the path?
The cab on their horses. I've seen it.
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
By advocating myself without my parents.
So what career track are you on?
A direct support professional para. I was working at Crockett Elementary last semester, and then now I'm working at Noah Elementary.
What is your favorite memory?
I have passion working with special needs because they inspire me and they admire me to come back and come see them.
How has your site prepared you to be a DSP professional?
There's different ways to assist kids on hands-on learning. There's different teachers learn different techniques about their learning.
What advice do you have for future PATH students?
Join the most thing you can in college life experience. I am on the path of independence. Are you ready to get on the path?
1,000 to the power of 12.
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
How to help our kids.
Where'd you do your practicum?
Billion last time.
What is your favorite memory working there?
I have done kids like brush teeth.
When you finish, what do you want to do?
Shopping.
What advice do you have for future PATH students?
Don't give up. Are you in advance?
No matter who comes to town, we still give them hell.
What career track have you been taking?
I've been doing the DSP general track because I want to work in the nursing field.
What is the most important skill you have learned while in the PATHS program?
Learning patience and working with other patients, like at my job site.
Where is your job site?
Hudson Creek.
And what is your favorite memory you have working at Hudson Creek?
Enjoy doing the birthday parties.
Has your site prepared you to be a direct support professional?
It helps me be prepared to work with different people.
What advice do you have for future PATHS students?
Work as hard as they can and never give up. If it's something you really want to work towards, keep fighting it even though it gets too hard. I'm on the path to make a difference in people's lives. Are you ready to get on the path?
So put a penny on Sully and wish me some luck. And yell farmers fight when her boys are backed up. Throw your arms around each other and sing hullabaloo. 'Cause that's what we do when we bleed maroon. There late at night, if I listen real close, the spirit still whispers through the crooked live oaks. And I hear my father and his dad before, and all those brave Aggies who never came back from war. So put a penny on Sully and wish me some luck, and yell farmers fight when our boys are backed up. Throw your arms around each other and sing hullabaloo. 'Cause that's what we do when we bleed maroon. Say here for me at muster when my time comes to. 'cause that's what we do when we bleed maroon. Yeah, that's what we do when we bleed maroon. So put a penny on Sully and wish me some luck, and yell farmers fight when our boards are backed up. Throw your arms around each other and sing hullabaloo.